All right, y'all. Like it ain't just my one friend watching. Hey, girl. I bought a microphone. Couldn't make it work. So we're just going to keep going with my phone. But I did get a ring light, which is why my glasses are up here. Because there was no way for me to do it without the ring showing my glasses. So anyway, I've got a basket, or a little tray of stuff that I bought recently, tried recently, whatever, or used up. And let's review it. Yeah, so this I finished up. This is the Maybelline Poreless Jelly Primer. I don't really think this did anything for my pores. I really don't. And let me see. You can kind of see it better that way. Okay. It maybe kept me a little more matte. Maybe. I don't know. I would not repurchase this though, but I used it up because it wasn't bad. It just isn't good enough for me to buy again. So, trash. Okay. Another primer. I don't think I have another primer in here. Okay. MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. Yeah. 24-hour matte foundation and oil control. I have mine in NW10 because I am pale. As you can tell by the bottom, this light actually makes it look a bit more pale than it is, but I do like this. Does anybody, hey girl, anybody remember the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation? This is kind of what it reminds me of. I don't know why they got rid of that one. I really liked it. But anyway, I would probably buy this again. I do use a matte setting spray with it though, and it will last all day on me, at least at work, but I haven't used it to like the gym, so I can't tell you if it's like sweat proof or whatever. Same for this one if you're feeling real bougie. This is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. I've used one of these before, but I think it's been reformulated since then. It's supposed to be transfer proof. I don't know if it really is. It says it's 24-hour foundation. I don't know how they test that. Who's wearing this for 24 hours? I don't think it would last 24 hours, but this one will make my skin look a little bit dry if I use matte primer, powder, and setting spray, which I have an oily T-zone, which this is not oil. It's just the light. So I use, what do I use with this? I used the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer with this and the Tarte Life Proof Setting Spray, and it looked good. It didn't look dry, it didn't look greasy, it lasted all day. I haven't tried this for the gym either because I haven't been going to the gym because I've been real lazy. But I would, I do think I would buy that again, but it's expensive, so I don't know. And then this is what's on right now. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I have it in F2. Oh yeah, Dior was, oh please, 0.5 in. I tried to get 1 CR, but they were out. So anyway, this this one's in F2. This has been around for a while. It used to be in like a little rectangular package, and now it's like this. And I don't know what's going on with Cover FX because everything on their website is $8, which is why I bought this, because I think full price it was like $44 maybe, and I think that's how much it is on Amazon. So if you want to try to find your shade in this, look on the Cover FX website. But I googled it, and the internet said, because everything on the internet is true, right? And it's a twist off squeezy, by the way. It says that they're rebranding. So I don't know if this is going to come back, if it's going to be the same formula, what the deal's going to be. I hope they don't get rid of this, though. I hope they don't. I do like it. It is more of a natural finish, I think, compared to the other two. Okay. What is, oh, concealer. This is the Morphe Wake Up Artist Under Eye Correcting Concealer. This is thick. I like this. The problem is I got too light of a shade, which hardly ever happens because I am pale, pale, pale. And this is in Porcelain 20. This is just too light for me. And I'm pale. So it is super brightening, but it doesn't really blend well into my foundation when I use it. So I would buy this again in a different shade, but that's going into my pile to see if my friend wants it. She might be more pale than me. All right, setting spray, or setting powder, sorry. Polite Society. This is a mini of the More Than a Pretty Powder Universal Translucent. First, did you see that? First of all, this thing is a mess. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? There's no stopper, and maybe there is in the full size, but there's not. Morphe over here acting a fool. But there's not in this one. And no matter what I have put this on, and I've tried some things, not everything. I'm not gonna like put this with everything I have. I ain't got that kind of time or commitment to this powder. It just made everything look thick and dry. If you're super, super oily, you might like this. I'm not oily enough to like this. I think I was hoping, since if you didn't know, the owners and founders of Too Faced, this is their new brand because they sold Polite Society. Yeah, this is their new brand because they sold Too Faced to either Lancome or L'Oreal, like the big parent company of those. One of those, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not that educated with this stuff, you know. So I was hoping this was going to be like the Too Faced peach powder that they had 100 years ago, and I don't know why they got rid of it. And a Polite Society, hey, that was yours, bring it back. Because nothing has compared to that for me. So the closest would be the Nakia Joy powder, but that one comes off really yellow on me. So that's my complaint with that. But other than that, it's fabulous. But this I would not buy, I would not recommend. No good. Another one. This one's really messy too. This is the Morphe Bake and Set Setting Powder in the translucent. Did I use this morning? No, I did not use this morning. I was going to use this morning. This is another one that's super, super messy. See? Because there's no sifter. Can you see it? You see it? You see it? No sifter. Just makes the mess. I try to like not make a huge mess with this. It is good though. I just wish it had better packaging. I would buy that again because it's not expensive. Not compared to other ones that I have, but I think they could do a little something on the packaging. Just put the little sifter, the little twist, not the net. Please, not the net. God, I hate the net. The net is no. What else? Okay. RMS bronzer in Redimension Hydro Bronzer. Excuse me. I got mine in Beach Walk Betty. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. You see, it's more of a like a neutral. Just watch it. Let's watch it. It's, well, I said it's more neutral, but it's not looking neutral on my hand right now. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's sort of a satiny finish, but there's no glitter or anything. If you want a matte bronzer, you won't like that, but I really like this. And I got it during the 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I would maybe see if it's going to be on that next time or wait for a sale, because why, you know, why not? Or you can use your Ulta points. That one's okay. We do palettes. Let's buy some palettes. I fell for it. Okay. Everybody hypes these up so freaking much every year for the holidays. These are the Hourglass palettes. If you didn't know, they got me with this deer. I don't like my ring light. They got me with this deer packaging because I'm a redneck. And why did I buy two? Why did I think I needed to buy two to test it? I need to get over that. I do that a lot and I need to stop doing that. This one, the packaging is limited edition, but this is the one that's supposed to be exclusive to Sephora. But these are all existing shades. So, and I think that's why I bought it. I'm gonna try to keep it. Yeah, let's do it there. Should I do it like this? Let's do it like this. Okay. So it's got 3 blushes, a bronzer, a highlighter, and a finishing powder. I do not understand the point of a finishing powder. Somebody tell me, because I don't understand what that's for. It doesn't do anything. I don't think it does anything to my makeup at all. I'm already using powder. I feel like this is a waste. Put another highlighter in there. maybe. We can swatch these two. Well, first, let's do this. Okay. This one, I think you can get it on Sephora. I got mine from the Hourglass website, though. On the Hourglass website, you can get any Color Story and change the packaging. This is the fairest Color Story and the fairest packaging because I liked it. But here's the thing. The bronzer, I like the bronzer in this one better. 2 blushes, 2 finishing powders. Why, girl? Why? Why do you need 2? I don't understand. And a highlighter. And these highlighters don't do shit. I ain't lying. They don't do shit. I wanted to try. So here's my. So this is kind of how they get you. And I'm going to do like this. So you can kind of see the difference. Fair. I would say even light, still light skin for this. If you're darker than that, ain't gonna show up, boo. Don't do it. The way they kind of got me with these, though, is I was kind of wanting to try Hourglass because it's been a while since I'd had anything of theirs. And then I looked on the website, and these are the same size as their minis. Same size. The minis, I think, are like, what, $26, $28, $30 a piece. And this whole thing was $95, I think. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to admit. That's a lot of doll hairs for something that's not going to live. These are hyped so much, there is no way it could have lived up to it. Do I think it's pretty? Yes. And when I bought these, I made myself use every single shade before I put it in my drawer, just so I could, you know, I did it. I did it. Don't do it, girl. Don't buy these things. I'm gonna do the 2, and they swatch terrible. They swatch terrible. So these are the two bronzers. They swatch terrible. They do look better on your face. They do. Here's the 2 blushes in the fair one. So you got like a pinky and a coral, whatever. And then, if you hear that scraping, that's my dog. He's 16 years old and he's wearing a cone right now because he got a scratch in his eyeball. And he's knocking stuff off. He's going to bed this afternoon. Hopefully it's cleared up. Anyway, and these are the 3 blushes in the horse palette. See, you can't even, I don't know, and the light's not really washing them out. They really just don't swatch good. Don't do it. And these highlighters, girl. You even gonna call that a highlighter? No. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. I know the Sephora sale's coming up. If you just really want to try a bunch of different things from Hourglass, I would recommend it for that. Otherwise, girl, don't do it. But I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna use them as much as possible because I spent my money on them. But girl, don't do it. Okay. Unearthly Cosmetics Gothic Romance Incandescent Blush Palette. I like this. This is nice. Can I bend? Ooh, okay. This is nice. It looks a little scary. It does. But I can use everything in here with if I just go in light with a fluffy brush. I didn't use any of this today. But these are nice. They're nice. Okay. Just watch it. Okay, this is Covenant, Seance Flame, and Faint Memory. This one's probably my favorite because I'm a basic heifer, but there's those 3. And one of these almost, that Covenant one almost looks like a bronzer when you swatch it or in the pan, but it doesn't look like that on your face. And these last 3, okay, that one swatched heavy because my hand was still wet, are Blood Oath, this first one, Buried Letters, and Phantom Orchid. I do like this. I think I pre-ordered it, which Unearthly does that sometimes. And then the problem with that is that when you're doing the pre-orders, a lot of times there's not anybody on YouTube to like look at a review, swatch, whatever, see if it's something you really want. It's nasty. Let me get another one. But The couple times I've done that, it has been worth it. I do like their stuff. This blush is the same formula from them. It's the Incandescent Glowing Blush. Oh, in Crush. They put it on the top. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute. I like this. This is... I miss my stuff. That's nice. I like it. It's bound to happen. I just put it on a minute. Okay. I do have more blush and bronzer in here. Unfortunately. Okay. Let's go back to bronzer for a minute. This is the Too Faced. What are you? It's the Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick in Milk Chocolate. So they had another one. It's not alcohol, it's Celsius. And it was just like the regular chocolate shade. It was a little bit too dark for me. This is nice. It smells like a Tootsie Roll. That's nice. It blends really easily. It's really pretty. I would buy this again. I would buy this again. I like it a lot. I would buy it again. I ain't gonna hate on it because I like it. All right, we're done with bronzers. Well, I still got that on. Let's do. This is the Road Pocket Blush. These are finally at Sephora. I never tried any of them when they were just on the Road website because if I didn't like it, I will return stuff. I'm a returner. I work for my money. If I don't like something, I ain't. No. So anyway, this is the shade Piggy. Why did I make it so tiny? Piggy. You'll twist up. You see that? One swipe. I like it. I would buy it. I don't know if I would. I don't regret this, but I don't know if I would buy it again just because I'm not really that. I don't know about all stick blushes because I've never really bought a stick blush before. Although, Too Faced, this is such a good formula. Why are you not making this into a blush? I don't know. Anyway, it does not blend over powder. I like mine to blend over powder, and it doesn't. So I have to remember, I have to already have it in my head that that's the blush I'm going to put on before I start my makeup, or I can't use it. And I sometimes am just not that far ahead. Same for this one. I'm glad this was a 100-point perk. People love this. Don't demonetize me in the comments for hating on this. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in Rosé and Brunch. I have tried this on top of powder, under powder. I think my problem with it, look at that, is that it's just too fucking pigmented, man. This is not how I want to, no. I want to be able to build stuff up, not instantly put it on my face and be like, well, shit, what am I going to do now? I do my makeup sometimes with my toddler around me, sometimes in the living room, but I'm trying to do it fast. So we can get out the door. I can go to work. He can go to school, daycare. I ain't got time to be putting stuff on my face and be like, oh my God, what's happening? I'm not going to do it. This was also, I think, a 100-point perk. This is for a doll. I'm a full-size person. NARS Orgasm. Why do people lose their mind over this? And why do they have to name their stuff like that? I hadn't even used this. I haven't. It just, it don't do nothing for me. I would not buy. No one does. This was a Glossier Cloud Paint set. This is in a holiday set. It came in a little tin. I don't know where my tin is now, but I got this at Sephora. So generally these are only matte, but in this set, these two, which are Afterglow and Glisten, none of these are permanent shades, by the way. These are all new. This one's crimson, but it's not supposed to be sparkly. These are nice. Let me take the cap off. I haven't used this color yet, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that one. I'm not gonna talk about that one. I did use this one. This is what did I say this was? Afterglow. Oh, okay, there was an air bubble in it because I didn't have it stored right. This one's supposed to have glitter or micro shimmer or whatever in there. I can see it a little on my hand, but it didn't translate to my cheeks. So that was a little bit disappointing. But I do like the color, so I don't regret it. And I've had these before, this formula before in different colors, and I do like it. And I can do it over powder too, but this is how I put it on my cheeks too. I do it on my hand and then pick it up with a little fluffy brush. And this is in crimson. Why? It's not crimson. It actually, no, I guess that's pretty true color. But those are nice. So if you're interested in the cloud paint, yes, blushes, I'll try that. Okay. This is also Glossier. This is the Plush Blush. This is interesting. So if you push in it, it is kind of like putty. But what's interesting about it is when I use my brush in it, if I try to use my dense brush that I use for other creams, it does not pick up very well. It's not picking up great on my finger either. But when I use like a regular old powder blush, it will kick up powder. So that's interesting to me. This is the shade Billow. It's like a lavender. I like this. I do like this. I am interested in maybe getting another color of one of those because I need it so bad. But I don't need it. Okay. Nomad. I love Nomad. This is the Pacific Northwest palette. So this is their newest one right now. I love this. Can we get it all in? Why am I being so... I'm being a freak about this. Okay, here it is. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Okay. I have used most of these over here. I don't think... I did use that one. You can tell I used that one. I haven't used these middle ones yet. This is great. This is probably one of my favorite palettes that Nomad has done. Probably in my top two right now. I'll do a collection video one day so you can see the other ones I have. If you're thinking about it, buy it. It's worth the money, in my opinion. But it's like $49. But you can use discount codes. I think if you use Angelica Knee Quests, I don't know if I'm saying that right. The code is Angelica. You get like 10% off. It covers the shipping. They do 20% off sales sometimes. So you can wait for a sale because this is not limited edition. You can wait for a sale. Don't rush. You don't need to. I'm talking a lot. Okay. This is the... Oh, should I also watch some? I'm not going to watch this whole thing. I ain't got that kind of time. But let's do... 2 shimmers and a matte. Very creamy, blendable, love it, no complaints. I always use a glitter glue anytime for my eyelid because I always do a sparkly eyelid and I don't want that shit all over my face. Sometimes it happens anyway, but I use the NYX one because it's cheap and it works. There's that. Okay. Bella Beauty Bar Unoriginal Nudes. So I bought this because I wanted to try Bella Beauty. It's got the, what's that? Not tilde. Is it? What's it called? Anyway. I got this one and glitter just fell out of it because I thought, well, you know, I could use this for work. It's nice because it is like all nudie shades, but it's nice. They blend well. My only thing is, can you see the texture of that? It's that like flaky kind of stuff. It swatches good. It swatches great, actually. Pow. But even with glitter glue, that's the kind that ends up all over my face. And I feel like it never... Glitter. I feel like it never looks as good. Or never looks the same on my eyelash. Because it's not a... I don't know. It just doesn't come off that pigmented. I don't really love that kind of texture, formula, whatever. I don't regret this. If you don't mind that kind of texture, this is great. It's a great new palette. It's like $59, $69. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, last thing. This is trash. Essence Lash Without Limits Tubing Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara. Get a good look at it so you can avoid this shit in Ulta, CVS, Target, wherever you're thinking about buying it. Don't. I don't care. $4, $5, $6. I don't care. Wasted money is wasted money. I'm sick to death of YouTubers coming out here and being like, oh, Essence is better than high-end. Here's the one, in case you were curious. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're so good. No. Stop lying. Stop lying, girl. I'm not falling for it anymore. I've tried so many. They all either flake or smudge, or they just don't do nothing. They don't do nothing for my lashes. I'm not buying this shit. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I ain't gonna buy it again. I don't care what they come out with, what they say about it. You ain't fooling me again, Essence. Fuck off. Okay. All right. If you like this video or this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. The Sephora sale's coming up next week, so I'll probably do a wish list recommendation video. Yeah. So it's yeah, that's it. If you have any helpful comments, constructive why am I like this? Criticism, let me know in the comments. Hateful comments, keep it to yourself. I want to hear it. Okay, bye. Bye.